Hello everyone. In this video I want to go ahead and show you guys how you could set up a new view on your SharePoint site. So let's say you have a view that you want to create where you have a bunch of different columns and you don't want it to impact your all documents view. All you have to do is come over to this drop down, and then we could go ahead and do create new view, and then we could just call this Michael's view. And then we could set it either as a list, a calendar, or a gallery, and we could decide to make it a public view, or we could just make it just for ourselves. So let's say we just want to make it private so that only we can see it. So now we have Michael's view. And now with this, we can go ahead and we can modify it. So we can add in all these different columns that we want to go ahead and show and hide. So let's say we want to see who created it. We want to see the ID. We want to see the description. Maybe we even want to see the file size. Now we have all of these different fields showing up for us under our view. However, when users come to this page, they shouldn't see this view. They should see the all documents view, which just goes right back to this kind of, I don't want to call it bland, but there's not really much there. There just has just the name, the modified by, and the department. However, maybe you have a job that requires you to know more of this information. Maybe we have to refresh the page. My dog is barking like crazy right now, guys. Okay, there we go. And you see we have all this different information. So maybe at a glance, it makes more sense for you in your job to be able to see all this information. A lot of times when you're scripting, you want to be able to test things, and then you need to know the ID of the row to be able to test something. So like say you're trying to modify the description via a PowerShell script, and you don't want to run through the entire list. You just want to be able to test on a specific row. That way you have the ID right here, and you can say, oh, okay, I just ran the script for this row here, and then it added the description or it didn't. So that's one of the good use cases for why you'd want to have another view, that it's relevant for your job to have more of these fields. Or maybe you're just someone who likes to have more information available, so you don't have to actually open up the individual files to be able to see it that way. So that is actually how you set up views. And then if you missed it, if you just come back to this drop down, you may have multiple views that may have been set up on your SharePoint site. But if you wanted to go back to the all documents, it's really easy. You just come back to this drop down and then come over here and click on all documents, and then you're right back to where you were.